Kennesaw Mountain National Battlefield. Cobb County, Kennesaw, Georgia. Sunday, November 17th, 2024.
And we is approaching the intersection in which you can turn and see the mountain and the battlefield.
Thank you, Rufus, for that most pertinent information.
Oh, hell yeah, boss, hell yeah. Anytime you need me, you just holler, boss.
So anyway, we're coming to the entrance of Kennesaw Mountain Battlefield Monument. Kennesaw, Georgia. On this lovely, well, it was lovely until they started spraying. I'll turn this part down because there is a rather large dog barking out the window of this car coming towards me, and he's very happy to be here. And you know what? So am I. So are we all on this lovely, ruined day. Ruined by the spraying. I think they call this thing a cannon. Not sure. Boy, sure are a lot of large dogs around here today. Here's the entrance to the visitor's center. Also, there's a restroom and a free filtered water dispenser to fill up your water bottle on your way up the mountain. If you go by the road, it is a 2-mile trek. And if you go by the trail, well, you better be ready for quite a workout. Well, I thought I'd just let you listen to them Indian ladies talking without putting my camera in their face, of course. So I had it cocked to the side. Here we're headed up the road on this grueling death march on this fine Sunday morning. Well, it was fine until they started spraying. But you know what? That's another story for another day. Now the task at hand is to get up that mountain.
Ha, mule, ha! Ha! Get up that mountain! Ha, mule, ha!
Or something to that effect. Tomato, hither, tither. Now, did I ever tell you about that time I shot them 4 fellas way down Mexico way in the Ciudad de Juarez? Well, that ain't nothing compared to what happened in Laos. But anyway, let's just continue on our journey here. Lots of lovely, lovely ladies out here today. Not that I'm looking, not that I'm noticing, but definitely a superior number of females to males here today, thus far. Well, I'll just put it like this. It's a lot steeper than it looks. And it's a long way. But I see some people jog up to the top, back down, up to the top, back down, up to the top again by the time we get there. Some of these people are hardcore and out of their minds. That's them. That's just fine. To each his own. That's what my old pappy used to say. Whew. I don't even think we're a quarter of the way up. I'm already winded. Wow, Now here's a semi-interesting little factoid from local lore. The residents who live in this area often hear cannon fire. That's how you say it, cannon. Cannon fire, gunshots, men yelling, and horses. Huh. What do you make of that? I don't know. Beats the hell out of me. Now, also semi-interestingly is there is some personal history from my family in this area at this time, which I believe is 1864. Of course, my white family did not arrive until 1886 from Scotland. But my mother's side of the family, the Muskogee Creek, were very much still here and very much embroiled in this conflict. A lot of foreigners on this mountain today. But you know, in a way, I consider myself a foreigner as well. You can hear my heavy breathing on the camera audio. It's all uphill, folks. Look at that. That's a lot of skyline right there. There's more over there. This city has gotten humongous. These stones, these ancient stones, the glory they have seen in battle. Alright, let's see if we can get up this hill. Look how steep that is. You fall, you're gonna roll for a while, buddy. So in 1864, I had no white relatives anywhere in North America. But guess what? Neither did most of today's white Americans. Most of today's white Caucasian Americans came to North America during the Great Migration period from 1880 to 1920. That's a fact. Very few white Americans today are in any way related to any of that slave owner bullshit. So get the fuck out of here with that. Wow. It's like being in an airplane here. Notice the spraying. The gentle spraying of humanity. Oh, but you don't believe in that, so let's just move forward. Carry on, shall we? And boy, you can see a lot better here in the fall than you can in the summer. A lot less foliage. Approaching aircraft are at eye level. Little Kennesaw Mountain, Pigeon Hill. So you can take that trail right there to go over to that smaller hill right there. Boy, look at the Kim they're doing today.
You work at Planet Fitness.
Work out, yeah.
Not work out, work at. You work at.
Oh, work at. Oh, you said work at. Oh.
I'm like, okay, he's a trainer.
Oh, wait, hey. Yo, don't be telling people about that.
I'ma tell everybody.
Here, I'll take you want a
So
picture
Whoopi
there.
has to go right, and he went left.
Yeah, come on.
It's a nice fountain view. Okay.
No, he's the other way
I
around.
think I have a picture of you
Go
here.
left. Tell me to go left.
When you were little.
I hear a train. Somewhere way, way, way down there in Marietta, Georgia, or Smyrna, Georgia, or Kennesaw, Georgia. Hard to say. Long way down. You fall, you're gonna tumble for a minute. That's for sure. I don't know if we're on the Marietta side or the Kennesaw side. Marietta is on the south side of Kennesaw Mountain, and Kennesaw is on the north side of the mountain. And we've taken so many twists and turns on this road, hard to say if I'm looking south or north, east or west. So in my infinite wisdom, I just discovered that we are indeed looking north, for you can see the North Georgia mountains from here. There are no mountains to the south. There's a plain right at pretty much the same altitude as where we are. See that? And he would be headed into what's the name of that airport? The Kennesaw Airport. I think it's Cobb County International. There's your North Georgia mountains. Very southern ass end of the Appalachian Mountains. There's another plane taking off right there. See that? Going over US Highway 41 right there. Another plane coming in for a landing. Beautiful view of Kennesaw, Georgia. We made it to the top. So we're gonna go stand on that platform up there, take a look, see what kind of vantage point we get. Now there, that's to the south. There's downtown Atlanta again.
If you do not respect nature, you do not respect consciousness. If you do not respect consciousness, you do not respect truth. If you do not respect truth, you do not respect God. Wakantanka. We are getting very close to the end, my friend, my old friend, whom I've known for so long. We are getting close to the end, reaching for the first time in our lives a pinnacle. Events we have been waiting for all our lives. The Indian struggles to understand how all the white eye appear to live oblivious to what we all see.
I guess that would be Stone Mountain over there.
Yeah.
So we made it to the top, the platform here, and can't really see all that much from the platform, unless of course they remove these trees, and that ain't gonna happen. June 27th, 1864. There is beautiful Kennesaw Hospital. Little Nora spent 3 days in there after her surgery, which she most fortunately survived. Thank gosh. So we're not going to take the road back down. We're going to go this way, and this way actually goes a little higher before it starts to go downhill. So we're actually going to go to the very tip top of the mountain, apparently, which thankfully isn't too much further. There's a cannon right there. Confederate 4-gun artillery battery. More cannons. One here. I see another one up at the top there. Boy, I'm feeling it. Holy cow. Getting exhausted.
Well, war isn't really anything that any of us want, but it's damn sure something you want to teach to your children. As a wise man once said, as I do recall, it's best to be peaceful until peaceful is no longer possible. There's an old saying in the military. Are you a first strike kind of guy? Or are you a statistic? A casualty of war? Or something to that effect, I don't recall exactly. I don't know if you know, but I'll just say it outright. Some people just live for war. And other people live by a system of imposed lies, sunshine, lollipops, puppy dogs, never-ending fantasies which always end in death
And torment.
far beyond the capacity of human beings to withstand. The Red Cloud prophecies speak of the near destruction of the earth somewhere around the year 2030 AD. For it was in 1880 that he said 150 winters. Oh, hold on. There's some Jewish gentlemen walking by. Let's listen to what they're saying.
Pull you down. I do them this way. You can pull behind your neck too. It thickens up your back, makes it a little wider. I find it's excellent when you start using poles. It's like now you can really just push your
Man, that was some serious white guy talk there. But anyway, let's just keep moving, shall we, ladies? Let's just keep moving.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Stand up there.
This is looking to the north. US 41 right down there.
What are we gonna do when we get back? Take a shower and hit the rack. 1, 2, 3, 4. I love Marine Corps. And all these years later, I still remember the international intrigue in the air when those choppers came down the Avenue of the Americas and into Panama City, Panama. It was clear there were major military operations underway.
Way down. Not one here.
Well, finally, we are about to start heading downhill rather than uphill. Thank gosh. That was a brutal climb for me on this Sunday morning with this hangover that I'm nursing. Yes, indeed, ladies. Yes, indeed.
What are we gonna do when we get back? Take a shower and hit the rack. 1, 2, 3, 4. I love Marine Corps.
Look at this view. This is spectacular. That is fantastic.
If you wanna kill, come sign up with Uncle Sam. We love killing. We'd do it for free if it weren't so profitable. Well, that's easy to say when you work directly for the devil.
Good place to bust some serious ass. Especially if you're not wearing some slip-resistant footwear.
I was sitting here in the dark, struggling with my heart, and the evil things that woman did to me.
Some rather large pieces of granite right there for that ass. And I'm standing on a huge one. No telling how big this piece of granite is. Probably as big as 2 or 3 three-story houses. Or larger.
Butchery is the word of the day. Butchery. Have you ever witnessed butchery, my friend? My fine feathered friend? If so, leave a comment below. She was the ugliest goddamn woman that I ever seen. She was the ugliest goddamn woman that I ever seen.
She must have been 400 pounds instead of about 6'3". I had to rub my eyes to make sure that I was seeing things right. 'Cause she was the ugliest goddamn woman that I ever seen. One thing that is certain is that the last days have arrived.
As they say, this is going to be biblical.
1, 2, 3, 4. I love Marine Corps. 1, 2, 3, 4. I love Marine Corps. What the fuck are you doing? Why are you out of cadence with the rest of my unit? I will butcher you like a pig. You are a parasite and a cancer on my beloved Corps. You will spend your last days in Leavenworth. I promise you. And so we near the bottom. And so we near the bottom. Yes. Yes.